Welcome to another video. This video is going to be completely packed with a lot of different OTC penny stock and other penny stock plays that have a lot of different catalysts. If you like the video and put notifications on so you do not miss these very good plays, I'm going to be talking about a lot of different plays, probably 7 different stocks, maybe even more than that in this video. They're going to be the hottest plays in the entire market to watch as of right now. I have a 0.006 penny stock Bitcoin play that could really explode under a $1 million market cap. This is one of the smallest market cap Bitcoin plays in the entire market, and Bitcoin has just reached $50,000 for the first time since 2021, and we are less than 10,000 blocks away from the Bitcoin halving. And guys, I think Bitcoin could easily hit $60,000 to $70,000 plus by the Bitcoin halving. With that being said, I'm definitely going to show you some Bitcoin plays that can make you a lot of money. I have another play that is trading just around 90 cents that is expecting an FDA catalyst at any time and has record volume today. We had around 4 million plus volume in pre-market, and this one is exploding and has the potential to reach multiple dollars if this catalyst does come out. We have a 0.003 penny stock with a very big merger happening. There is no room for dilution with this play as authorized shares are completely maxed out. We are expecting a PR within the next week or two. Just won a $15 million settlement. This one has a very big merger coming up and a change of business, and this is one that has 500 million plus volume and one that can easily continue to move up. First stock I want to talk about that has some very big news come out that is expecting a very big merger. Authorized shares are completely maxed out, so there's no room for dilution as of right now. Just last video, just 6 days ago, this was the first stock I called out at 0.00175, and as of right now, this one is trading at 0.004, so this one's up well over 100% since I first called it out. See, the market cap is $16 million, 4.7 billion authorized shares compared to 4.7 billion outstanding shares. So this is why this one's on high watch, and we are expecting a PR within the next week or two, and has a very big merger coming out. So there's no room for dilution, has a lot of catalysts we have to talk about. They just had a PR out today where they announced shareholder update, and basically they were awarded a $15 million settlement, which is very good for the shareholders. And once the new company is merged into OPTI, there will be an ongoing stock buyback place to help reduce the OS. So there's already no room for dilution with the AS being capped out. So this one is on high watch and is up well over 100%, like I said, since I first called it out. So ticker OPTI should definitely be on high watch as volume is pouring in. Ticker SPZI is one we have to watch. It's on high watch because there is no room for dilution as of right now. As you can see, the authorized shares is sitting at 5.8 billion. Authorized shares is sitting at 5.780 billion, so there's only room for dilution of up to 20 million shares, so no room for dilution. Very high float, but this one is a 00 stock. Just last week they have a new $620 million fully executed sugar contract, so they basically have this very big $600 million contract, and if it does go through, could be very big considering there's no dilution coming. Any update with this, and this one could easily hit 0.01 to 0.03 or even beyond that. So in just one day after that PR on February 9th, just a few days ago, they basically confirmed these shipping dates to fulfill 5 contracts for grade A chicken paws to China. The total value of the contracts is $182 million of revenue. So SPZI is one of the hottest ones to watch with no dilution as of right now possible. And keep in mind, these are very speculative plays that run purely off catalysts, and a lot of this information may not even happen, but this is definitely one of the hottest OTC plays in the entire market. Short squeeze plays we have to watch is ticker BLNK, Blink Charging Company, trading at $2.95, up 6% for the day. And as of right now, I do believe some shorts did start to cover this one, and around 33% of the entire free float is still being shorted, I believe, as of right now. And if these shorts do cover, this one can squeeze up. I have another similar short squeeze play where 30% of the flow is being shorted. Announced 350 job layoffs, which is 31% of the workforce. This is iRobot. They just had a deal with Amazon that fell through, and a lot that happened with that, and this one has been shorted, manipulated into the ground. It's on high watch. Could see a bounce back here with any shorts covering. Back then this was 25% short interest. I believe this increased to 30% or more short interest as of right now. According to Ortex, looks like 30% of the entire free float is being shorted, and did bounce 15% since I called it. Any type of catalyst that comes out that makes shorts cover, as they did increase their short position, this one could easily bounce back up with any catalyst or news or any type of buyout news or anything like that. So this is a short squeeze play with BLNK to watch, as Bitcoin has just reached $50,000 for the first time since late 2021. CLSK is my number one, Bitcoin mining play. I actually call this one under $5 and now is trading at $16. I actually posted last night on StockTwits that this one would easily open at $15 plus tomorrow, and actually is just now trading at $16 plus, or just around that level. Bitcoin was trading around $30,000. I told you guys you should be loading up on Bitcoin, and especially Bitcoin mining plays, because we've actually made a lot more money off Bitcoin mining plays than Bitcoin itself. So as you can see, CLSK on this video was called at $4.45, and right now it is trading at $15.71. So make sure you like the video, guys, because I am showing you some really good plays. Right now I'm going to show you a 000 OTC Bitcoin mining play that's on high watch that could see a big move continue. It is already up 50% today, but as Bitcoin does gain momentum and continues to break out, ticker VTXB trading at 0.0006 is one of the smallest, or if not the smallest, market cap Bitcoin play in the entire market that is on high watch as of right now. Ticker VTXB is actually trading at 0.00055, up 40% for the day. Looking at the security details, you know, the outstanding share count is very high, and dilution could be coming. You know, OTC plays, you know, have a lot of dilution, but, you know, for a 000 stock, 2.5 billion outstanding shares is not that much. And it looks like the float is around 1.6 billion. So a very high float, but still one that's on high watch with, you know, Bitcoin going crazy. Next stock we're looking at is ticker ICU, one that could potentially have an FDA catalyst at any moment that could easily push this one up to multiple dollars, trading at 94 cents as of right now. This one did reach, you know, $1.20 at one point, was up well over 20%. And I did call this one out last night on Stock Twist. It did bounce up, but did go back down, still up 10% for the day, and could potentially have a big run in after hours. You know, 17 million plus volume at 1:30 p.m., had 4 million plus volume in pre-market, and a lot of volume can move this one out. This ticker MGIH, this is one that I actually called at $1.74. I told you guys it could easily break out once volume comes in. One has a very small float, this one has a micro float, and I told you guys on this video it could easily reach, you know, $3 to $4 plus as volume, whenever volume does come in. And, you know, it has 70 million plus volume today with a very small float. Around 9% of the entire free float was being shorted. I believe some shorts are covering today, and there's a very big squeeze happening. This one is up 650% on the day. Keep in mind, I call this one just over $1, and right now, you know, reached $10 a day, I believe. So this one is a very big gainer called on this channel once again. Definitely has been consolidating and one to watch. And based on their fundamentals, this one is a really solid company in terms of their financials, everything like that. You know, if this one does break the $1.90, you know, just over $1.90, just under $2, if it breaks that, I think it could push to $2.50 all the way up to $3 plus with some news as well. Just definitely want to put on your watch list right now with a micro float, one that can move pretty easily with the right volume once volume starts picking up again, and definitely one that could be bottomed out right now and you could swing as of right now. The next stock we're talking about is RJDG, trading at 0.0068, up 13% for the day. Looking at their share structure, $2.4 million market cap, 750 million authorized shares. A pretty good share structure for an OTC company. You know, not the best, but for a 00 stock, definitely looking pretty good. The float is sitting around 100 million shares, or up to 225 million shares, something like that. They did have some news come out, but looking at their financials, and actually looking at their balance sheet, they have a very good balance sheet. Only 258,000 in total liabilities. Keep in mind, you always add 3 zeros to these numbers, and $3 million in assets compared to $258,000 in liabilities. So a very good balance sheet. And as of the end of the year, they had $1.1 million cash on hand, which most OTC companies never keep cash on hand. And that's very important to see. And this is actually very important because they are profitable. As you can see, last 2 quarters, they did around $1.4 million in total revenue, and margins went up significantly, $120,000 in terms of net income compared to $254,000 in net income the quarter after that, doing around the same amount of revenue. So margins actually have continued to improve. Revenue's looking good. ADG is basically a holding company focused on acquiring and operating, you know, companies that have a high growth capability. They operate 3 divisions: services to the healthcare sector, green environmental services and products, and specialty construction and industrial products and services. Has some very big news come out today. Has some news come out today. Software division IOSoft Systems announced an engagement with RailPro Services. So that's something really big there. And they basically had this engagement with RailPro Services, a regional industrial products distributor. IOSoft is to upgrade operations software to an industry-specific operations platform. IOSoft management stated the services include essential technologies development and support and network management services. CTO stated some of the many benefits for the active small cap company includes freeing up internal resources, cost reductions, outside business guidance for increased profitability through technology application, expedited project scalability, and we feel these efforts will create significant enhancement for RailPro. So basically, they're saying their cost reductions and margins will continue to improve, which they've already been doing. So revenue is looking good, financials are looking good, and they have an extremely good balance sheet, basically in 3 high growth sectors. And this is on high watch, trading at 0.0068. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these plays and what other plays you're watching, and I will see you on the next video.